Tony Abbott brings the Liberal leadership crisis to a head, moving a crucial party room vote forward by 24 hours. While Malcolm Turnbull gives his strongest indication yet that he may contest any leadership ballot. A warning from one of the world's leading medical bodies about the dangers of commonly prescribed pills. The families of the Bali 9 heroin smugglers make one last desperate plea to Indonesia to save them from the firing squad.
This is 10 Eyewitness News, first at 5, with Mike Munro.
Tonight, the leadership crisis engulfing the government is threatening to boil over. Today, Tony Abbott again warned his colleagues against reducing itself to, in his words, the level of the Labor Party. He then made a captain's call and brought the party room meeting forward by 24 hours to tomorrow morning. Malcolm Turnbull and Julie Bishop have both confirmed they will vote against a spill, but neither would rule out challenging if a spill occurred. Adam Todd and Matt Moran have been both following the developments. We begin with Adam, who's at the Prime Minister's official Sydney residence. Adam, if the spill goes ahead tomorrow, it'll be pretty close, I guess.
Well, Mike, the view among Liberal MPs I've spoken with today is that Prime Minister still does have the numbers to defeat a spill motion, but it is getting closer. And a close result, even if the PM wins, would all but end Tony Abbott's Prime Ministership. And I'm told that is why he has brought this forward by a day to try and stem the bleeding and ensure that he retains that majority in the party room. Now, as for Malcolm Turnbull, well, for all intents and purposes, he is a candidate, even though he hasn't yet declared his hand. His comments in recent days, including today, have made his intentions clear. Up bright and early, the Prime Minister, and perhaps the Prime Minister in waiting.
It's a beautiful morning. It's a lovely morning for a walk.
So lovely, he even found praise for his potential rival.
And he's also, I think, shown great respect for the party room by saying that the meeting will be on Tuesday.
But just 1 hour later, a dramatic twist.
I've asked the Whip, Mr Philip Ruddock, to convene a party room meeting at 9 o'clock on Monday morning to deal with this matter.
And the PM's plea to colleagues became particularly emotive.
Do we want to reduce ourselves to the level of the Labor Party in dragging down a first-term Prime Minister?
Bringing the vote forward seen by some as a panicked move. The PM said he didn't want the leadership crisis to drag on. Arriving for a Liberal fundraiser, Malcolm Turnbull fired back this pointed remark.
He's the Prime Minister, he's made a captain's call and he's changed the date of the meeting.
A reference to the captain's calls that have got the Prime Minister in this mess. And then this, the moment Malcolm Turnbull unofficially declared it's on. Mr Turnbull, will you be a candidate if there's a spill on Monday?
Look, can I just say this to you? If, for whatever reason, the leadership of a political party is vacant, then any member of the party can stand, whether they be a minister or a backbencher, without any disloyalty to the person whose leadership has been declared vacant.
Julie Bishop is keeping her cards close to her chest.
Would you be interested in having a go at the top job?
I'm talking to my colleagues today, and as it is now, I'm the deputy of the party, and I've been the deputy for 7 years, and so I'll talk to my colleagues.
But perhaps this said more than words ever could.
Thank you, Malcolm. Sorry, I was trying to find you in amongst the
I know, it's a bit hard.
The image the Prime Minister didn't want. His deputy with his potential challenger. Not to be outdone, Tony Abbott orchestrated his own visuals. It was Kevin Rudd-esque, a reminder to colleagues, despite the dire polls, Tony Abbott can still pull a crowd. But tomorrow won't be about winning over voters, but winning votes in the party room. And today we saw several MPs publicly break ranks and indicate they will support this spill motion tomorrow. Most prominent among them, Arthur Sinodinos, who is John Howard's former Chief of Staff. But more will need to move if that spill motion is to succeed.
Adam Todd reporting there in Sydney. To Canberra and Matt Moran. Matt, Tony Abbott arrived back in Canberra today well and truly early for tomorrow's do or die meeting, didn't he?
He did indeed. He went straight from the airport, got in his car, went to Parliament House. There's no doubt that he'll be hitting the phones trying to shore up.